Today I'm going to share with you what we do during our morning time and what is in our morning basket. So if you haven't heard of it before, morning time is a time in the morning, usually, where you gather around the table and you eat breakfast and then you read aloud. The parent reads aloud from a variety of different places and different books. And that is basically the basis of morning time. You can do a lot of different things within it. And so I'm just going to share with you what we currently do in our morning time. So we are a Christian family, and so a big part of our morning time is Bible-based things. And so I will put timestamps here. If you're not interested in that, you can skip ahead. And if you are interested, then I'm going to share that now. So the first thing that we do in our morning time is we read from a Bible storybook. And we have quite a lot of Bible storybooks. And we also have a variety of ages within our home. So I have a 2-year-old, I have a 5-year-old, and I have a 7-year-old. And so we read from 2 different books at the moment because of the variety of ages. My older son is getting really, really good at all his basic Bible stories. He knows them really, really well. And so I'm trying to give something a bit more advanced for him. This is not that advanced, this is still quite suitable for my 5-year-old as well. So this is the Children's Bible in 365 stories. And it is, let's see if you can see that. It is illustrated throughout. And it has some of the stories that you might not find in some of the more basic Bible storybooks. So I'm trying to go through here at the moment and select some of the Bible stories that he might not have heard before. And then for my tiny little 2-year-old, and also my 5-year-old enjoys this, we have the Candle Bible for toddlers at the moment. And this is a very, very basic little Bible that looks like that. And like I said, we have a bunch of different story Bibles, so we kind of just circle through them and go back and forth between them. The next thing that we do is we do our memory verse. Now we use the memory verse system, which simply Charlotte Mason has created, and it is very simple and I really, really enjoy it, and we have been able to do it consistently for a long time now, which I'm very happy with. So I would highly recommend that approach. Essentially what it is you have these little dividers and these little index cards, and the dividers say daily, odd, even, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then you have different days, you have numbers for each day of the month as well. And you basically go to each section, for example, daily, the one you're doing every day at the moment, and then you go to the odd day, and if it's a Tuesday, and all this. And so you kind of just select which memory verse is right for that specific day, and you end up doing like 3 or 4 or 5 each day. And so you can go to the website if you want to learn about the full system, but actually I have at the front here, I have maths flashcards. So that's what that is, maths flashcards. And then so here today, so at the moment we are learning the Lord's Prayer. So this is the one under daily at the moment for us. And let's see if you can see that. And so that's, we just write the little verse up there where it's from. And then there's the Lord's Prayer. And that's what we are learning at the moment. And so all I do with that is I read it out loud and we kind of recite it a few times together, and then that's it. We move on to our next memory verse until we've done maybe 3 or 4, and that's it. We move on from that, and over time they just naturally memorize the memory verses, and it is absolutely wonderful. And after we've said aloud our memory verses a few times, I also get my sons to stand in the middle of our living room and to try and speak it as if they're speaking in front of a crowd. So to speak loudly, to speak clearly, to speak with confidence. We're trying to build up that skill a little bit as well. And so I get them to just each stand in the living room and just try that out. And that's something else we're learning at the moment. And next up is our prayer. So this is a little prayer cup that my son actually made at one of his children's clubs. And we've used it so much and we've had it for months and months. It's just a little paper cup decorated. And in here are the names of some people. So we have little hearts, and we have mummy and daddy and the children's names, and then some of their friends. And they just love, all of them, including my 2-year-old, loves to just pick out one of the little hearts, and then that's like the name that they say as we go around and pray. And we do a little short prayer time with using this. So this is really simple and highly recommend because all of the ages love it. So that's a fun one. Next up, we are learning the books of the Bible, and we're doing that through a song from YouTube. And it's this song, it's just called the Books of the Bible Song. And it's one with this thumbnail, the Books of the Bible Song. And we literally just go through and sing it a few times. And we're going to do it enough times that we're going to have learned all 66 books of the Bible. And it's a nice, fun, catchy one. And I love to have a song during morning time because everyone loves a song, right? Just before we move on to the next thing in my morning basket, I just want to let you know that I have a free masterclass. If you are a new home educator that is just about to go into their first year of home education, then I would highly recommend going down below, click on my free masterclass. It is for you if you are a UK parent with a young child ages between 4 and 6 and you're about to go into your first year of home education. It's really, really good. It takes you through the very first step you need to take in your home education journey. So if you are really new to all this and you don't really know what to do yet, this will help you take that very first step into home education. And I'm hoping it will be very helpful for you. And so go ahead and click on that link if you're interested. Moving on, we also read from this book. This is the book we're doing at the moment. It's called, what's it called? It's called The Wonders of Nature by Ben Hoare. And it's absolutely lovely. The pictures in here are beautiful. They're like large, full colour, huge illustrations and just different factual information, but done in a really fun, engaging way for the children. And they all love it. And the length of the text, if you can see that, let me show you this. The text is not long. There's not very much here. So all the children stay engaged and we do maybe 2 or 3 pages of this and they all enjoy that. And then the last thing we do for morning time is we do what I write down as map work, but it's very, very basic. Again, for the multiple ages that we have, I have this is the DK Children's Illustrated Atlas. And then I've just gone online and I've printed off blank maps. And we have, so far we're doing it in continents. So we've done Europe, we've colored all the countries in Europe. Every morning we just pick one country, we say what it's called, we colour it in, and then I go into the atlas and read a little bit about the country. And it's really basic, simple, doesn't take long at all, and they'll enjoy it. At the moment we are on Asia. So this is what our current one is looking like, as you can see that. They were just coloured in some of the countries, so Russia up here, and different countries like that. And like I said, all my children get involved. So here's my 2-year-old one, and then my 5-year-olds. And it's just a really fun way to familiarise them with the different countries of the world. And we've also done the continent, before we did the Books of the Bible song, we did the continent song. So we did Asia, Africa, and that was super fun. Now they know all the continents. That was a really easy one to learn. And now we're going through and we're talking about the continents again, but in the context of countries. So that's super fun. And we do all those things during morning time. Morning time takes about 15 minutes, depends how many pages of each thing I read and how long the discussions go on for. But I'd aim for it to be 15 minutes or less. It is meant to be a short time where we're all together. It's not meant to be a time that's like long and drags on. It's meant to be short and sweet and enjoyable for everyone. And so we switch up quite a lot what we do during morning time, but at the moment that's what we're doing and it's working really well. So I hope this video was interesting to you, and leave a comment down below and let me know if you do morning time, what you do during morning time, and I'll see you in my next one.